The town of Morra was originally known as Morra Irpina. The name was changed to Morra De Sanctis in 1934 in honor of its most illustrious son, Francesco De Sanctis. The town stands on a tableland 863 meters above sea level and dominates the Ofanto River Valley. Francesco De Sanctis was a great Italian author, historian, and politician, and played a key role in the birth of the new nation after the unification of Italy. The places described by De Sanctis in his Viaggio Elettorale, a report on the 1874-1875 political elections, and his notes contained in La Giovinezza, were the driving force behind the Parco Letterario developed in Francesco De Sanctis' hometown and in a small museum that contains his memorabilia and letters. The steeple of San Rocco in the eponymous square and the church dedicated to the saint of Montpellier are symbols of devotion to the town's patron saint. Despite the several earthquakes that have partially destroyed it, the town's ancient layout can still be seen. The bell tower of the church of Saints Peter and Paul and the Biondi Morra Castle are well worth visiting. The craggy path, called Via delle Acque, or the Road of Waters, runs over the mountain on which the village of Morra stands. The path is crossed by the numerous springs that are one of the area's most important treasures. The Donatelli watermill, in fact, is still working and open to visit. The objects on display in the Morra Antiquarium include the oldest testimony of the Oliveto-Cairano civilization discovered in Irpinia. This civilization developed between the 9th and the 6th centuries BC in the Ofanto and the Sele river valleys. The pottery with images of small wolf heads is interesting. This type of decoration is the oldest and most characteristic evidence of the Hirpines. The wolf, an animal sacred to the Roman god Mars, was the totem animal for this important Samnite tribe. The name Irpinia, in fact, comes from Osco Hirpis, which means wolf. Embroidery is a cherished art that has been passed down through the centuries by local women. I learned this art as a young girl. It's very delicate, precious work. I've always done it, but you've got to keep your hands dry. You do it mostly in winter, and you have to know all the stitches. You have to know how to work. But it is beautiful work indeed, and one mustn't forget the local cuisine. As with all popular cuisines, it is mainly based on the use of agricultural products, which in the wholesome and water-enriched area surrounding Morra includes luxuriant wines and abundant harvests. The local cuisine is based on genuine agricultural products grown locally in the water-rich lands surrounding Morra that ensure healthy crops and abundant harvests, and is well worth sampling.